starting line. Countdown begins, say your prayers, $100 shoes on your left, your hand-me-downs don't compare. Left to right, toes on the line, no time for rebirth, did you even ask for this life? The whistle blows and it's ready, get set, go as soon as you leave your mother's womb, stuck in this uncomfortable costume, but life was never meant to give you any wiggle room. This track is no different and it will consume you. Past the 100-meter line, past a quarter of your life, the numbers keep adding up, you're out of breath, and you wait for a sign that you're more than who you're behind, but you're falling behind, and society begins to confine you, put you in boxes you never asked to be, divided into hierarchies, income, color of your skin, the width of your waist, the monsters within, survival of the fittest, and you are never the most fit. Bit by bit, the other runners pass you, society teaches you to submit, you learn to admit that you're not special. You were never meant to stand out or be influential, and the longer you run, the more you realize that you are just a number on the track, your weight bracket, your height, the width of your thighs, whitewash, beady eyes, carefully scrutinize every inch of you till you cease to recognize who you were at the starting line. This world is a race, and those who are weak will be left behind. Forget about ever crossing that anticipated finish line. The timer ticks and your feet slip as exhaustion sets in from your journey's quips. The thirst for recognition, the sun in your eyes, maybe the world decided that you were destined to remain blind and that was your fate, your final demise. To watch yourself run as fast as you possibly could but never be as good. Watch your friends, your family, your loved ones, people better than you, people stronger than you, people richer than you, people faster than you. There will always be people faster than you. There will always be people who finish before you, and playing catch up is a death sentence long overdue. Some of us never make it to the end. This world, this race is slowly breaking us, depriving us of water and life where it is not enough anymore to claim that you tried. The system is designed to never let us reach the end, let alone be first, but instead fills us with just the right amount of hot air till we burst. Teaches us to confuse lust for love, contentment for material things, and happiness for smiles. But who are we kidding? We are failing, and continuing to run was never worthwhile. From the start, we were losing this race, trying to save face. It's about time we came to terms with the fact that we have a place in this world, but it is not at the top. And if you've spent your life running this long, what makes you think you'd ever be able to stop? I wrote this poem at a time when I was experiencing a feeling that I think we all have at some point in our lives. We get tired of the superficial expectation when it comes to getting ahead, but not necessarily when it comes to self-fulfillment. Regardless of your overlapping identities, whether it comes to social interactions, familial obligations, or professional development, navigating all of these systems at once can often feel suffocating. Add to that being a woman, and then being a woman of color, and then being a woman of color who stands out from the norm by wearing a headscarf or a hijab. Things get complicated. This next poem attempts to breathe life into some of those complications and gives perspective to the full spectrum of what life truly is and what it isn't. This knot of anxiety in my stomach, behind my ribs, and in my chest threatens to spill over into the new year, and I can't stop myself from letting the poison seep through my veins, insecurities and all. Crystal clear memories blur before my eyes, or maybe those are just tears that can think for themselves, which is better than I can say for most of us nowadays. The darkness of this winter and the pangs of this year come to a close, only to open fresh wounds on another day. To give some inkling that beginnings are theoretical, but wrapped up in pretty bows, to give us some inkling that things can never get so bad again, but this world was never meant to be heaven, and our mistake is making it so. Our mistake is running out of homes to build and the things and people we think can sustain the madness we are, but love won't always prevail. It'll come damn near close, just like meteor showers just barely grazing the earth. But as survivors of this brutal time, we must prepare for more meteor showers, for more heartbreaks, for more disappointments, that maybe things won't get better, but we will be. Thank you.